Yo, what is good, squad? Teaminator here, back for another episode of Unit Expansion Review. Today we have the operative Darth Vader. We're gonna get right on into it. Hope you all have been having a wonderful week and a great May the 4th. I have a lot of awesome exclusive content coming out for the Airsoft Legions gang. If anybody is interested, I will be having it coming out soon, so don't you worry. But without further ado, we're going to get right into the 1 out of 5 order rating for our expansion pack. Darth Vader is an extremely versatile and disgusting unit and adversary for the Rebel Alliance or any other unit who has to come up against him, as seen as his commander form. So showing him in his operative form is going to be a lot more terrifying. We're going to be looking at him himself first. Seeing him being 170, so he is going to be a little bit cheaper, which is going to be nice. So I would definitely recommend this guy right off the bat, mainly because he's 30 points cheaper. He's got only 2 force abilities, but that does make up for it for his abilities, all of his abilities, and the fact that he has a skill, or whatever you want to call it. I just call that little V skill rating. It's more or less whatever you're able to equipped to give him a little bit of a cool, good edge with his own technique of abilities, I guess. I'm just ranting on with this at this point. So, for the points and for the upgrades, it's going to be a 4 out of 5, mainly because of how cheap he is. In terms of abilities, 4 out of 5 as well. Very solid. It's the same thing pretty much. Immune to Pierce, Deflect. Jedi Hunter, Master of the Force. Basically, you're able to renew one of your Force upgrades as when you're done activating. Relentless, as soon as you're done moving, you're able to do an attack. And Spur, while performing a move, you may gain 1 suppression token and increase your maximum speed by 1. That is very good. I like that. I like that a lot. So, Operative Vader is going to be a lot more versatile. 5 out of 5 for his abilities. Spur makes him a movable unit. You're able to give him suppression and he gets to move. On top of that, he's able to get cover or heavy cover very quickly and easily. He may have less health, going down 2 points. We'll go over that in a second with his defense and his health. I'm going to do a 3 out of 5. It's going to be average, but it is technically better if you're able to move him around more effectively with that spur, and that's exactly what I think. His lightsaber is going to be cut down to, I think it was 5 before. I'm not 100% sure. I got to go check it out. But either way, it is going to be more or less a average lightsaber hit with your 5 red dice. You're going to have impact and pierce 3, so everything that you need necessarily is going to be there, especially for your tank to destroy any tank. Force throw, blast and scatter. That's very nice. Force throw. That, oh my god, this dude gets to get decked out with, he could be either one of 2 things. So, alright. This down here, definitely 5 out of 5. He has the range now, and he has the damage. Blast and Scatter, basically you get to ignore whatever your opponent has for cover, and you get to move him out in the field, and you could technically have him move into base contact. Anything within range 1. So you would have to definitely be close for it to be more effective, but I think using Force Throw and then use your force push or pull basically into you, and you basically be able to activate Relentless, mainly because of this. So you would attack using Force Throw, right? And then you would use your Force move. So this would be like a setup. So you would have to get like really close to your opponent, but just imagine. You have Vader like get really close. You have him use the Force Throw, Blast and Scatter. You basically move them within range 1 of where they were originally. And then you use your Force Pull to get them closer just a little bit. Or you get to move them completely out of cover or completely disassemble your opponent's army and then have him run right in and just start doing damage with his Relentless. Because I do believe your attack can parry. So Relentless is a passive move. You get to passively attack, which makes him super disgusting. So that is going to be Vader right off the bat. overall, I'd give this guy a solid 4.5 out of 5. Not 5 out of 5 because of his health, but for everything else, it's Vader. It's Vader in its purest form. You get all of your Force upgrades. If you guys don't know already, I will be putting down all of these cards in my eBay account. I'm going to be having huge stacks and giveaways. If anybody's interested in trying out these games, let me know in the comments below, and I'll get you set up with a starter kit with these cards and possibly an army or such. Just hit me up on eBay or down in Discord. I'll put the link in the description below. Without further ado, we're going to go down to his first pip, which is going to be Vader's Might. Him pulling up that ATDP really makes me want them to have an ATDP on the field. I feel like they should be just a teeny bit cheaper than an AT-ST Walker, but it would be almost as devastating. But it would just be cheaper, and you would be able to have one more pilot. Imperial pilot would be a good example to have to add to your collection. It would be a good way to add a couple more larger vehicles. If Atomic Mass is listening to any of these smaller games, just saying, community-wise, you guys are definitely expanding. This thing is getting really big. I really am looking forward to the new content that they're going to be having out soon. If you guys are interested, stay tuned for another video up ahead, and I will be discussing what is going to be coming for the future for Star Wars Legions. So, we're going to read Vader's Might right quick. Alright, so Vader's Might is going to have you use a move to choose a non-vehicle unit. So that does mean support vehicle units as well. So it's not going to be an ATDP size of an AT-ST, but you get to move other vehicles such as an AT-RT or a speeder even. So that is very interesting. Anyways, you get to move them within range 1 or height 1 of its current position. If it's an enemy unit, you get to roll 1 white defense die. For each hit of that white defense die, it's going to suffer 1 wound. That is going to be very nasty. Another unit. So it only means 1 unit, but that is good within itself. So Vader gets to basically move whatever he has right on top of him, right off of him. That is very nasty. I like it. I like it a lot. Fear and dead men. While Darth Vader uses Deflect, the attacker suffers 1 wound for each blank result instead of each surge result. When an enemy unit at range 1 to 2 in line of sight Darth Vader activates, Darth Vader gains 1 dodge token. So Darth Vader literally becomes indomitable. So you get to basically throw outmaneuver on, and this makes him like indestructible pretty much. You get to pop him down in the middle of the field, which this last card, I do believe, spoiler alert, allows him to drop down wherever you want, which I do believe so. It is going to be Darkness Descends. Now these, look at the art on these cards. That is so good. Like, bro, look at that. He's just, if you don't know, comic book Vader, this is comic book Vader, and he kills a lot of people. Rebels Vader, that still just like in the silhouette, that dude, he's just like dark. It's so freaking awesome. All right, Darkness Descends. Darth Vader. While Darth Vader is issued an order, he gains 2 surge tokens. So right then and there, he gains a little bit of a perk advantage. This card may be revealed at the start of the deploy unit step. If it is, it must be selected during round 1. So this has to be done during round 1, which is fine, because Vader is able to get a head start on any objective that you'd really want, and with all of his other cards complementing him, you definitely get that. So we're going to go ahead and gain Infiltrate and Scout 1, so you're basically able to be deployed with beyond range 1, beyond range 2 of your opponents. And Scout 1, so you're basically able to move after you're deployed, and that's pretty much it. He is going to be the last unit that's going to be activating, so that is going to be good, at least for you. He doesn't infiltrate right away. You could technically have him be the last one to be activated. But all of these cards definitely support one another and complement Vader as a whole, and you can do a lot of nasty little combos with that. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I hope you guys like this video. I love making these very quick, very easy review videos. And until next time, this is Teaminator, signing off. Bye-bye!